What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Spade here, and welcome back to another episode of Tales of Berseria. We're finally starting the second recording session. It's been 12 days, I believe, since I last played. So it's been a little while. It is currently 1:52 p.m. and the day of recording this is March 30th. And I guess we should just continue on. I wouldn't mind trying to get to a point in the game to where we can start level grinding. We barely even scratched the surface of this game, even though the first recording session was 8 episodes. Let's see. Alright, so we have to talk to this guy. Pretty sure we've already talked to everyone that we can talk to currently. That actually looked like something. Alright, what do you have to say?
Is this a shipping guild?
Damn that dial! What does he think he's doing by trying to resist?
We wouldn't be in this mess if he were dead.
Excuse me. I need a ship repaired.
Sorry, but we can't help.
What makes you say that?
Guild business is currently suspended. By the order of Exorcist Teresa of the Abbey.
Lady Teresa.
Number 2, did I give you permission to speak?
Lady Teresa, how long must this punishment of ours last? You know it was all Dial's fault, don't you, my lady?
I know Dial was the one smuggling Flamestone, but your guild, through its negligence, shares responsibility. This rule was set down by the Abbey to maintain order. Do you disagree with it?
No, my lady.
We will capture, interrogate, and sentence Dial. When this has been accomplished, you will be free to continue business. And you, girl, aren't you cold dressed like that?
I've just arrived from the south. I wasn't aware Northgand was so cold. Hatch!
A young woman ought to keep herself warm.
Thank you for your concern.
My. So this is how the Abbey flexes its muscle, Cruel, cruel world these days.
I see how things stand. If I catch this Dial person, you can repair my ship, right?
Sure, but I warn you, he's a demon. He escaped after killing a bunch of soldiers who tried to capture him. Can't be done without an exorcist.
He's from a small village outside the city. If you're doing this, I'd imagine that's a good place to start searching. He's a brute with the head of a lizard. I'd prepare for bloodshed.
Hey!
Anything could happen. It's best to keep our options open.
While you wait, find us a good navigator.
I wonder what darling Rokuro's got up to in the meantime.
Let's check in on him at the weapon shop.
I was literally waiting for that to pop up. I had a feeling they would talk a little. I definitely do remember Dial though. I sort of remember him. Can't 100% remember what he looks like, but I do remember that name. Anything else to say, you two? Guessing that's it. So can we explore this area? Now at least. Seems that way. Considering the stars pointing over there. My headphones keep falling out of my ears. Well, I feel like that's gonna be a real nuisance today. I honestly may start recording the 10th Let's Play later today as well. I was thinking of doing that now, but I honestly feel like playing this game a bit more now, at least. Anything in this alleyway? It's just... That's what the 10th Let's Play is gonna be. Honestly, you're probably gonna know before you even see this episode, so there's no point in me telling you. Because you'll already know. Alright, so let's see what we have here. I can't pick out what exactly this symbol represents. That's clearly a weapon sub with a sword icon. The moon isn't in, I know that much. Is it supposed to be armor? Well, does armor also count as weaponry? I completely forgot. Apparently we have a little conversation we can experience here. Voice actor ones at least. Let's check that out a bit. Oh, I can't order a drink. Well, the same. I think C is the only one we can talk to. For now, at least. Wait, that's a guy. Yeah, sometimes it's hard to tell. Pretty blurry pictures. That guy looks like a picture of a town almost. This one's like a tower or a fort maybe. As for the bottom one, possibly part of a cliff and a waterfall. And that one up there, I have no idea. A cracked portrait. That's all I can see, man. Really, there was an orb here? They're small upstairs. What do you have to say?
You don't have to worry about getting attacked by demons while you're here in Helives. This town is under the protection of the Abbey Praetor, Lady Teresa Linares. She keeps us all safe.
Wow, she must really be something else.
She is. She's lauded as the frozen queen of the exorcists. She's as cool as ice and as pure and dazzling as freshly fallen snow. She's just the White Knight Helaviz needs. Our town is as beautiful and pristine as it is because we have Lady Teresa here with us. Anyone who disturbs her order, whether human or demon, will be frozen by her wrath, soul and all.
Sounds just like an exorcist.
The way she glares at the filthy. Oh, if only she would look at me like that, with those ice-cold eyes. Teresa, my love.
If she lets idiots like him run around loose, then I'm sure she's not as infallible as he thinks she is.
Yeah, you can say that again. So, Teresa's a fanboy. Looks like that's something too in here. Oh, why not? I was going to check the inn, but let's talk to a girl first.
Found a real good one. The blade was badly rusted, but once I polished it up, it turned out to have a fine edge.
I can scarcely believe something of that quality was languishing in my bargain bin. You've taught me quite a lesson. The weapon is yours as payment.
My thanks.
So you'll help us out?
Of course. How did your errand fare? I see. So we're hunting a reptilian demon called Dial, are we?
We'll check out his hometown first.
Have fun, you kids!
You aren't coming along?
I'm afraid I've got bigger fish to fry at the moment. That little matter of tracking down my betrayer. Besides, if I stick around, I'm not so sure I wouldn't wind up as someone's midnight snack.
My palate has standards. High standards.
All the more reason to skedaddle!
What do you even have here anyway? Wait, can we actually... Yeah, we can, alright, good. We can stock by if we want. May as well. Not sure if I'm going to max out the level for each sop. I have no idea if I'm going to do it in this game. Maybe? I have no idea. And so we own 4 life bottles. As we'll pick up one more. That's how our girls in the party now. Alright, so this is pretty much everything in one. Accessories and ammo. Not worth getting anything. Yet at least. Seems like we still have a lot of town exploring to do. There are a lot of events we can experience. Again, I'm treating this playthrough more like it's actually my first playthrough, which it is. I'm not going to treat it as much as a Let's Play. So I'm not really going to be reading too much. Or maybe not even at all. Because also I don't care enough to try to read every NPC's dialogue. I mean, it's just here to enjoy the game. Actually, this is the only door we can go through. And by enjoy, I mean experience for the first time. Actually playing it. Chances I'm going through some of the dialogue pretty fast, most likely. I'll try and slow that down. And let's actually take a quick look at this room. There's nothing else in here. Not much we can do in there. Alright, so we talked to them. Alright, so let's talk to you. Alright, so this one isn't first. Stay sore.
That was a good session, if I do say so myself. Tomorrow's drill will be even faster.
I thought he was being a crazy demon again, but come to think of it, this is just him being him.
I believe if you stay in Eaton for the first time, you do get a skit. But I think that's a true with every Tales game. But we never talked to you yet. Why do my headphones keep falling out of my ears?
Look, a yak. Hey, Velvet, here's a fun fact. Yak-tail hair is considered to be among the highest quality materials for a helmet's plume.
Wow, really? Also, I don't care.
At my house, we had this helmet. It was an incredible piece, covered with yak-tail hair. The talk of the town. House Rangetsu has two treasures going for it, people would say. The Helm of Yak and Stormhowl.
They must not have thought very highly of the rest of you.
Why do you say that? Although, I guess I can think of a reason or two. Oh well, it's nothing a demon like me has to worry about.
Maybe. That's all that was, actually, the event. Yeah, we can't go through a skate even if we wanted to. The diamonds are red. Alright, so what else is going on in this town?
Did you hear? That navigator for the shipping guild, Dial. He turned into a demon. He supposedly killed and ate his crewmates, then ran off.
Demon Blight? In Hellawes? What do we do?
No need to worry. Lady Teresa is already dealing with it. She'll hunt down that Dial character in no time.
They say that once you change, you can never turn back into a human. Is killing him our only option?
Killing him would be a mercy. Demons are just monsters who've lost their humanity.
Yeah, you're right. Things like that aren't human anymore.
Not human, huh?
Not necessarily. Oh, you have something else? Hmm.
Ooh, brr. This cold is beyond ordinary. Well, Halavis is a northern country, but still, it wasn't this cold when I was a kid. The cold, snow, and ice were never this bad. I know it for a fact. It's that... what do they call it again?
Global cooling?
Yeah, that's the one. The Abbey says the world's getting colder. Thanks to all this cold, I need more warm clothing. Worse, I have to shovel snow and chop firewood all day. Ugh. Who's responsible for this global cooling? Let me at 'em.
Well, don't look at me. It's not my fault.
Huh. Guessing you're not the type who likes the cold. I feel like I actually prefer the cold more than heat. I'm talking about summer heat. I feel like I'm definitely the type of person who'd want to move up north, to be honest. More up north, I guess. Because honestly, first off, there's nothing in here. That event is closed. Is it on that end? Oh, it's here.
Let me get this straight, Alpha Area. You want to form an alliance with my Gamma Area to bring down the Betas?
Correct. It's the classic strategy. Ally with a distant state and strike a neighboring one.
What is this? A council of war?
The enemy of my enemy is my friend. Is that it? Indeed. If your Alpha forces and my Gamma forces work together, Beta Area is done for. I like it. You've got yourself an alliance, Alpha Area.
Excellent. We shall be victorious in this year's Halavis Grand Snowball Fight. Let us toast to our victory.
This isn't a snowball fight. It's a snowball war.
Fools! I was the one who engineered their alliance. Once they eliminate Beta Area, the Alpha and Gamma forces will launch a full-scale assault to destroy the other. Exhausted, the victor won't be prepared when my Delta army sweeps down upon them. They have sealed their own doom.
These kids really fight dirty.
All's fair in snow and war.
All's fair in snow and war. They're definitely having a snowball war. Getting back to what I was saying, I feel like I'm definitely the type of person to most likely want to try and move up more north. Considering Newfoundland's not exactly cold enough for me. As long as there's bugs most of the year, it ain't cold enough. I'm guessing we have to leave town the way we came in. Oh, there's an event on this dog.
What a beautiful ship.
Isn't she? She transports flamestone and sulfur to the capital in Midgand. Have you heard of flamestone? It's this new explosive material the Abbey developed. Thanks to their discovery, we can make some really powerful new cannons and explosives.
Explosives. Sounds dangerous.
It is dangerous, but it's also necessary. Not only are there demons about, but we've humans to contend with too, with pirates and bandits in ever-increasing numbers. On the bright side, with a higher demand for flamestone, Hellowes is prospering like never before. Flamestone is the only reason our little snowbound city is thriving. A keelhaul to anyone who says otherwise.
So this ship goes to the capital. If I asked, could you take us with you?
Nope, not happening. The guild ordered a total suspension of activity. We can't lift anchor. Besides, any ship carrying precious ores has an exorcist on board for security. You need the Abbey's permission.
Sounds like they keep a tight lid on things.
Yeah, I guess. But the Abbey makes the rules, so what are you gonna do? Without the Abbey, humanity would be dead in the water. A keelhaul to anyone that says otherwise.
Well, just simply break the rules. You don't have to follow them. Just do your own thing. As long as you don't harm anyone in the process. Who gives a damn? At least in my opinion. Alright, so it's here. Oh, there's actually an event here. And a store. Anyway, these things keep respawning. I know the sparkles will spawn every so often. But I forget that those cat spirits did.
Nothing but ice and snow as far as the eye can see.
Are you cold?
I'm fine, but I'm not the one with the exposed midriff.
Doesn't bother me either. And watch where you let your eyes wander.
Hey there, sorry. I meant no offense. So you still retain feelings like shame then?
Wait, you don't?
Me? I've lost a lot of my human feelings. I figured that was just part of turning into a demon.
I didn't know that.
But deep down, I'm still the same person I always was. And I can still enjoy a good drink. I'm glad I haven't lost that, at least.
If you say so.
Interesting. Alright, so it's over here. I want to try and avoid the fast enemies. Hold up, I ain't fighting you. Oh, I can't climb there, really? I'm pretty much right on top of it. Oh, it's these flowers.
Look, there's something growing all the way out here. That is one gutsy flower.
It's a princessia.
That's quite an elegant name.
My sister loved them.
I see. Thank you. And everybody's in position, I take it?
Yes. Preparations are underway now. We're all looking forward to it.
Not much longer. Keep up the good work.
Of course.
If anyone can succeed, it's you, sir.
time is nigh, Celica. Time to do what needs to be done. For you, for him, for everyone. Is something the matter, Velvet?
Oh, no, I just didn't want to disturb you.
Perish the thought. You're not disturbing anyone. She's your sister, too.
I know, I just figured that, well, she loved you the most out of all of us. And that, you also loved her more than anyone else, so...
Velvet, there's no ranking among family. Celica, Laphicet, you. You're all very important to me.
Yeah, you're right.
It's almost the anniversary of her death. I better go to the Cape and pick her up Princessia.
That's a good idea. I'm sure that would make her happy.
Yes. I really hope it does.
That snake Artorias.
They say flowers have different meanings and stuff, right? Any idea what Princessias signify?
Betrayal.
Oh?
Nice little flashback. Yeah, there's no point us exploring. I have a high feeling if I do, I'll get completely lost. So it's best we just stick with the story. I can grab some of them, nice. We are not going the right way, are we? Wait, what? Oh, that's right here. Yeah, we can't climb that. I have to look around. Technically speaking, I think I can level grind at this point. But I feel like it's still a bit too early at the same time. Wait, we just slide down if we do that.
I see a village.
Let's go ask around.
Looks like he backed off.
Thank goodness I was here. But any further attacks and...
An exorcist. Was that Dial she slew?
No, it wasn't a lizard demon. Are you crying? It's just... everything that's going on. Demons run rampant in the Outlands, and yet the Abbey has explicitly chosen not to come to their aid. It's true we haven't the forces to be everywhere at once, and the people of the Outlands refuse to obey the Abbey's rules. It's a heartless decision, I know, but it follows from the Abbey's perfect logic and principle. Why make excuses to me? I'm not making... My name is Eleanor Hume. I am a praetor patrolling for the Abbey. What is your business here? We heard there was a murderous demon in this town who fled from Helives. The Shipping Guild incident, yes. I've been looking into it, but I haven't found any clues yet. Worry not. We will track down that foul demon and put it to the sword.
Did the exorcist lady go away?
Yeah, she's gone.
Oh, good. I didn't want us to get eaten.
Eaten?
I mean, I don't know anything about a demon.
It's fine, you can tell me. I'll keep it a secret, I promise.
There's a lizard demon in a cave to the north. He said he'd eat the whole village up if I told anyone. I'll give you these. Don't tell anybody, all right?
Got it. That's a promise.
A cave to the north.
Gotta say, the folks here really don't trust the exorcists, do they? This is actually rather good. What's wrong? A worm?
Nothing. Can't taste a thing.
Huh?
We learned what we need to. Let's look for that cave. That woman said she was patrolling for the Abbey. What's that mean exactly?
They're handpicked agents who travel the kingdom gauging the Abbey's success in the demon fight. They also make sure the other exorcists are conducting themselves properly. I suppose you could liken them to military police. Since the Abbey imposes so many rules on the populace, they want to show they're above board.
But if they need to police themselves, isn't that as good as announcing corruption in the ranks?
Some would say it's more honest this way. Idealism alone won't change the world. Maybe that's why our determined little exorcist was crying.
I bet you're right. That does fit the picture.
Although it's best not to take a woman's tears at face value.
Huh?
Just some common wisdom.
I honestly completely forgot about that scene. I was also just expecting to enter the town. And that would be that. This town doesn't look all too big. Oh, there we go. Need to explore this little town. And probably wrap up the part then. How much do you have to say? Wait, we're talking to the girl. Oh my god. I'll give it one more try and we're just not gonna talk to the boy. There we go. Took a while. Oh, that's all for one line of dialogue. My headphones keep falling out of my ears, and I'm ready to just haul them out. But if I do that, I can't tell the game.
That's one fine yak you've got there. What an adorable face.
You might not want to lean in too close.
Why?
That is nasty.
That's why.
Yaks ruminate the food they eat while they digest it. Their burps are one of the foulest things you'll ever smell.
Same as cows and goats. Everyone who's raised livestock knows that.
I think that point's been driven home. That's a smell I never want to ruminate on myself.
Huh. Alright, so what's up this path? Oh, you can't go through that little gate. Nice little view. Is there even a way to hide a minimap? If you wanted to. There probably is, I just haven't explored that yet. To be honest, I didn't even catch the name of this town. Guess I'll know what that is during editing. Alright, so we need 15, now we have 29. So, be free, little one. I definitely wouldn't mind trying to free as many as I can. Because I don't see why not. But I do remember one thing. It requires a lot of cat spirits. An insane amount. Alright, so that's the end. It'll also in this little group. Dial's father, huh? No point in checking this up. At least not in this episode.
Wait. My granddaughter said she spoke with you.
Hey, hold up. It's not like we threatened her or anything.
Don't worry, I know. I gather you intend to continue your travels, yes? Then take this. It's nothing fancy, but hopefully it helps.
Cooking has been added to the menu. Try opening it now. That's why I even like cooking. One of the things I never understood in any of the Tales games I tried to play. So I doubt I'm gonna be any good at it here. Plus it's very forgettable in my opinion. Oh, we have to select something. Oh, so we have to go here, alright. Yeah, I understand the ingredients part at least. It's just finding the ingredients. I know you can buy some, if I recall. Yeah, let's just let Velvet cook it.
Food's ready. It's nothing special.
I don't see why not. Don't know how much of this I'll do though. cook. Eat food after battle, yes. Oh, cat's like, no. Oh, we just can't do it yet.
Ah, now that hit the spot. Hey, Velvet, can I ask you a question?
You can do whatever you want, but just because you ask doesn't mean you're getting an answer.
So, about that whole apple thing, you can't taste anything?
Not entirely. I can taste blood.
Nothing else?
Nothing. And I don't think I can feel full either.
You don't think? You talk like you've never had a good meal before.
I haven't. Not normal food, at least. Not since I became a demon.
So, what have you been eating?
Please. You were in that prison with me.
I'm sorry.
Forget it. This is just what I am now. As long as I have a recipe, I can still cook. And now I don't even have to worry about how it tastes.
I suppose.
Food keeps my strength up. That's all I care about.
Oh yeah, the guy at that weapon shop gave me some booze for the trip. I nearly forgot about it.
You really think it's a good idea to drink when we've got demons to fight?
A little drink'll warm me up.
I thought you couldn't feel the cold.
That's true, I suppose. Well, I'm not drinking it anyway. I'm using it for something.
Like what? Got some wounds to clean?
That's one use for it, sure. But I've got something more practical in mind. By pouring it on the pegs that hold the blade and hilt together, the wood will swell and hold everything firmly in place in battle.
You've got such a one-track mind, I swear.
That's just the kind of demon I am.
Perhaps. So why is that fork and knife still there? Oh, well, I guess we'll just ignore it for now. So let's see what they're up to.
This village seems much more run down than Helavi's was.
This is where the Abbey sends its malcontents. Don't conform or accept the Abbey's rules or commit a crime, and you'll end up here with the rest of the refuse.
And I take it the Abbey doesn't care what happens to this place.
So, disrupt their precious order, and you get banished?
Exactly. I'm sure they'd say it's all part of their notion of reason.
Oh yeah, that exorcist Eleanor said something like that.
After the Advent, the exorcist showed up to quell the tide of demons and to restore the human world. But demon blight keeps spreading, and the only places they can keep safe are a few of the bigger cities. There aren't enough exorcists to protect everyone.
When the going's tough, cut off any excess baggage. It's the rational thing to do.
I suppose so, but it's too heartless. And that right there, that's the Abbey for you. Humans aren't livestock, and we're not machines either. That's why some of us here, myself included, chose to live here of our own accord.
Guess there are all types of humans out there.
The important takeaway here is that exorcists are neither invincible nor infallible.
You look at it, everyone's different. As much as you may hate that sometimes. I still can't figure out what that blue dot is. Either way, let's simply call it a part here. Until next time, stay golden.